Hey guys, we're back again. The NBA has been a busy day. A lot of players on the move. One of the biggest guys on the move was Kyle Lowry. 9 years in Toronto. It's over with. He's at the Miami Heat now. He was traded for Goran Dragic and Precious Achiuwa, as well as a second round draft pick. In the Miami Heat, they spent a bunch of money today. They re-signed Jimmy Butler, sent to an extension kicking in after next season, I believe. Duncan Robinson got re-signed to a $90 million contract. Lowry got signed. PJ Tucker got signed. These guys spent the biggest shopping spree ever. It was like $380 million these guys spent. And I don't even know if they're going to be a team that's in the Eastern Conference Finals, let alone the NBA Finals in any time in the next 1 to 3 years, just because there's so many damn good teams in the NBA and Eastern Conference nowadays. And in reality, with Kyle Lowry to Goran, they only got like a point and a half better. I mean, Lowry does other stuff, don't get me wrong, but was it that much an improvement? Was it really worth $380 million?
Was it worth it next year, or is it going to be worth it in 3 years from now? It might be worth it next year. It might look like it next year if they make another finals run. That's where they're really high on because they made that finals run in the bubble. They want to run it back with them. And yes, Kyle Lowry is an upgrade over Dragic, but damn, that's a lot of money. And by the end of it, you're going to be paying Kyle Lowry when he's 36 years old, 37 years old. Jimmy Butler's going to be 36 when that contract's over. That's not going to look that pretty, spending $65-70 million for those guys. And now they're going to be stuck. They have some great young players that they're just not going to be able to re-sign. You're going to run into the issue that the Golden State Warriors did a couple of years ago when you have your star players and you just can't afford to keep your secondary players. So I think that's going to happen within a year or two. And unless they win a championship, it's probably going to turn around and look back and say, maybe it wasn't worth it. If they do win a championship, of course it was worth it. But if they don't, we're talking a different story. Because this team, they're giving it all right now. I don't think they're quite there yet. I think they're missing one more piece. I think they could get it, but they don't have any money to get it.
Yeah, and that's just what it is. Like a guy's going to have to go there for minimum. If a guy like DeMar DeRozan goes there, I think they're a team in the top 5, 6, 7 teams that are true perennial contenders. If a guy like Victor Oladipo takes a huge pay cut and goes there, if a solid name like you're suggesting goes there and is able to play 3, 4 position, whatever Butler isn't playing, then I agree that would put Miami over. Because yeah, right now I'm with you. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they make the 5-4 seed. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it out of the first round. But I also wouldn't be surprised if come playoff time, Kyle Lowry's injured. They're relying on basically the same lineup as last year without as much flexibility and depth, and they're going to be in a situation where they don't have some success this year, and then they're feeling more desperate every year, and then we don't know what happens. And I also agree that they put a bit too much faith in what did happen in 2019, 2020, and they think, hey, if we just get that one extra thing to put us over, we were pretty much there, we'll be over. And we saw last year, like, this team regressed. They overperformed in 2019, 2020. Tyler Herro isn't the player he showed to be. Yes, Duncan Robinson's consistent. Bam Adebayo is great. Jimmy Butler is who he is. But there's other factors that were involved in that run, and I don't think they have it to beat the Bucks again. I don't think they have it to beat the Nets again. The Celtics, you never know. The Raptors, who even knows what's going to end up with them? Their lineup looks solid. There's a lot of good teams, the Hawks, the Knicks, the Bulls. So it's going to be a tough run for the Miami Heat, and I agree. This year and even in 3 years, I don't think it's going to be worth it.
PJ Tucker is going to be 38 years old by the end of this. The player you're describing that they're missing is PJ Tucker from the NBA Finals this year. But is he going to come back and be that player again next year, the year after? They don't have any money to bring in anyone else, so I don't know if it's going to be worth it in the end either.
Hey, I mean, maybe Bobby Portis decides he wants to go there and be Bobby Portis of the playoffs for the Miami Heat. I mean, the Precious Achiuwa getting rid of too, that's a tough one because he was their first round draft pick last year. And then It is a big hit, and you have to wonder too what they're going to get for Tyler Herro. He just keeps regressing, and with this situation, if he does get a lot better, then again you can't re-sign him. You probably can't re-sign Kendrick Nunn, so it's a difficult place to be in. And I do, for their sake, hope it pays off, for Kyle Lowry's sake. But I don't know if it will. I really don't.
It's gonna be fun to watch either way. I'm excited to watch this team. If they're at full strength, they can actually make some noise.
Yeah, definitely. But let us know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon with some more content.